Oh man, did not realize I was muted there. I'm supposed to once again just go over charge, balloon, pineapple, looking for candy. Alright. I also love how my device had issues tapping into OBS for recording. Ah, boo! Get this check while I'm at it. Oh, that's a key. Wow. I wonder if my first two levels, levels 1 and 3, are too much. Or that's just a very nice grab to have. Gallon shops is cute. Okay. Well, I mean, factory is accessible, and I can do quite a bit of stuff here. I'd be hard pressed to go anywhere else. Okay, R&D spawn. Not okay. Squirrel. Not the greatest spawn, but hey, I will take it over something like bottom of lot entrance. No, going to production. Tiny production twirl. I need coconut, grab, and twirl. Obviously. I mean, I can peek what it is now, just so I know. Ooh. Punch locks the key. Factory and cave semi-skills. You know what just got hinted? Why? Production twirl. So that could be one of my two slams. Factory one, obviously. As I continue my initial clear of factory, because I know for sure now I'm going back, if you enjoy the content on this channel, do consider giving the video a like, leave a comment, subscribe. You can leave a dislike. I'll just be left to me to change. I do also want to give a shout out to the DK64 Randomizer music devs for all of the amazing work they've done. All the custom music. Potion. A part of me thinks that's a slam. Going to go out to Logic for a little bit. That one, and that one. Come back for the other one. Exit at this point. donkey has a key at factory. Yeah, it's early enough. I suppose it doesn't matter when I get one or the other. Which is like, yeah. I will have to come back in a little bit. Well, later with donkey, because well, donkey has a key. Not? Okay, that hint was expected to pop up. I mean, key 5 was just very much easy to get. Obviously, I was kind of on page. And by going out of logic, I got a blueprint. And that's all. Alright. Time to see what level 3 is. Japes. Ooh, this is... It's like the starting 2 levels you would want to see. Castle rooms is 8 to 10. Got a tiny phase. That's set up now. Hold a banana.
Welcome to bonus stage.
I mean, I have pineapple. There is always a lousy kasplat in these Mad Maze malls.
Well done!
Whoa. Chunky did a long jump. Weird angle. Okay, do it like this. Hold a banana. Friends. I mean, I could get my helm order now, but that would involve dumping a blueprint. 2 medals. Not exactly what I wanted to do there, but it's okay. Castle surrounding still also aids in tiny. Huh? I wonder if that's... I wonder if that's strong. I mean, right now I would very much like for it to be strong. That's just the castle surroundings. Because then I can skip it. Galleon Twirl. This is Jabe's friend, not Galleon. I'm kind of making some expensive purchases early on. I mean, I would like to think I'll be fine. I think it's also, there are some safeguards within the logic to ensure that you have enough cash to buy items in shops. Yeah, it's fine. And there, that's a rainbow coin, obviously. Okay. Have some of the shots. I mean, it's junked, but I'm just gonna take out the caslats. Wow, I missed more of those pineapples than I thought. Pearl. Okay, mermaid's junked. But that's because the Pearl ended up in a junked region. I'm supposed to see if this is portal. I can't tell. Yeah, it's okay. 6 or 7 is a viable option right now. I mean, I have Chunky, which means I do have logical access to level 6. I suppose I may have said this before, but hidden quirk about level 6 access in DK64, you either need Donkey, Chunky, or Tiny plus 12. Igloo's also aids in Chunky, or Tiny. Wow, Caves is cheap. Don't mind if I do. Go in. I spawned... No, I thought I spawned over in cabins again. Crown. Ooh. Okay, where's Candy? Factory. Ooh. Well, she ain't Tiny's production troll, that's for sure. Castle Dirt top floor. Alright. Lighthouse is key 8, Diddy, Chunky, Tiny. Okay. So would that be Blast? Considering all these key 8 paths, I'm less inclined to think Balloon is my home access pad. You know, I had hope for a moment there that was going to be one of Peanuts or Rocket. Gee, nice. One less thing for endgame. I can't get Chunky's metal, but I can get close. Yeah, he's got 21. Chunky's good on points. I think this is my third tiny blueprint. I wonder if Shockwave is igloo. That would pair nicely with Castle Surroundings between key 8s and Tiny. I will say it is kind of unlikely considering that Rocket, or the Lighthouse item is key 8, Diddy, Chunky, and Tiny, which makes me think that's Rocket. And that the key 8 and Tiny move is... There's something else? Well, I will say this, I don't think... Well, whatever this move is, it's not Coconut. Because Coconut would be path to 8, Diddy, Chunky, Tiny. Metal. And go to Alright. As expected, whatever is in Lighthouse. Well, I have higher suspicion that the Lighthouse Diddy phase move is Rockets. And that Rockets leads to either Gone or Hunky. It can't lead to Punch, since I now know what key is locked behind Punch. Or I would like to think I know which key is locked behind Punch. Okay, final level. Or last one I have access to right now. You know, I would like another Kong. Yes! Fairy. Okay, so Punch is on Caves Collect Bananas. Which means I should be finding barrels there at some point. Because it's looking like Punch blocks Diddy move, which is once again, I think, Rocket. Aww. I'm just setting up the 5 now. And then I'm going to drop down and pick up CBs. I already know I need the surroundings one, or the dirt, so I'm not going to peek it. Oops, don't forget the 5 warp. Alright, that obviously is not the big path item. Well, Castle Stargaze. Sergeant Arcade hates the chunky tiny. I don't think I got anything from there yet. I suppose look at the hints again. It was okay. You know what? Once I get tiniest metal, I'm going to leave. I'm going to come back to castle. Buy this blueprint since I'm here. If there happens to be a Kong in Lower Castle, I will accept the loss. Just go straight back to caves. As this looks to be kind of a big ticket item. Well, most likely punch. I think because of how I initially routed caves, I just need to do the move the boulder. And punch in 3, 2, 1. Let's go to banana. I will say, considering all these key 8s and tiny base patterns, I'm expecting the move to be lanky sour at this point. And I go to factory before I go back to castle. I mean, I will go back to castle after this. You know, if I really want to, I could get Chunky's battle. Actually, no, I can't. That was weird. Very persisting through transition. So this should be shockwave. Diving. Okay. This splat was metal.
Welcome to bonus stage. Well done!
Now then, go back to castle. I feel like that diving is for I could do Chucky Shadow, but I'm not going to. I think I've seen like 3 crowns right now. Well, that ain't balloon, obviously. I think I had the long amount possible to actually be able to gain access to the boulder. There's another spider in here! Yes, stay away! Okay. Alright, now to dive lower castle. After I get... well, splats on the ground. It's up all these warps now. Any day now, computer! Rainbow coin. Tiny Assemble is 2 potions. Ooh. I do kind of want to go to Aztec next. If I have access to it. Well, I mean, right now, next 2 levels would be, I mean, I want either Aztec or Galleon. Obviously Galleon because of Key 1 being there. 3 blueprints each. Well, for the comics that I have. Charges to 8. Ooh. Okay, so that makes me think this long path is for Mini and not Feather. Which is kind of a good thing. Because then I can potentially find oranges and not worry about Feather. That's fine. In fact, so that might actually be faster. Maybe. Actually, I'd say it's about the same speed. Maybe a little bit slower. Oh, what a pity! Well, I mean, I haven't gotten much before. Prior to getting Diddy. And he doesn't really have anything real life. I could get medals and some checks in the background of logic if I wanted. Oh, yeah. I should set this up. You know, off chance that I come back down here for Diddy crits. Pearl. I don't need it. I definitely don't need it. You know what? That, I will say, is an intentional damage boost. Donkey can be found by Danian Forest. Okay. I started with... Well, I got Spring. I will say, if this is a fast minigame, I'll do it.
Welcome to
Nope,
bonus
can't,
stage.
well, I can't do it right now. But... depending on what I do get later on in the seed, that could be a fast golden banana. Cranky Ruckus. You know, that would have been the perfect chance to get my Helm Order hits. Oh well. What's level 4? forest. Oh. I'll spin that cage. Okay, that cannot be lanky, obviously. Well, the more specific reasoning is that Isle's peanut cage logically requires barrel throwing, lanky, trombone, rockets, and peanuts. Okay. Yeah, I do want to go in here. So long as I have enough to get to. It's really going to do it to me, isn't it? It's really going to do this. It didn't. Okay. You know, I was expecting to get the hint at some point, but getting it right there, I was not expecting that. I mean, I'm not stalling that much. Even if this is 1 or 2 golden bananas that I can afford, I'm still going to dump just so I can get it out of the way. Yeah. Of course, I could do stuff in factory, but Key 1 is in galleon shops. It's highly likely that Tiny Stewardship could have something, hence just with diving game. Path to 8, Diddy Chunky, Tiny, and Free Kongs. I mean, now, since I'm obviously here, Diddy Chunky. Alright. You know, that does throw in the possibility of a chunky 2% in hell. I mean, I think that would still just naturally get resolved anyways, because of chunky here. I will say I am going to be doing quite a bit of checks here. You know, having pineapple and all that. I am going to be down a hint. Well, at most 3 now. Depending on where the Tropscop portal is at, I could be down either 2 hints or 3 hints. 2 obviously would be preferred. I was not ready for that cop to just come charging straight for me. Okay, here's key 1. Unless, by some chance, this is key 3. Although key 3 could be a, well, stinker. potion. Ah! I mean, it was quick enough. Would have been very hard to tell me otherwise. Good grief! That cop went places. Okay, that's another hint. I will factory collect bananas 7/8 in chunky phase. Ooh. I think that's. I mean, that could be referring to Chunky's medal or Diddy's medal. If it's a fast moving game, I'll do it.
Welcome to bonus
Nope.
stage.
And of course, Aztec is confirmed to level 2. And I would like to go there soon. Probably after this. Before I get too far away. I wonder if because the golden banana collected, the jingle that played for collecting golden banana persisted long enough where I didn't have to worry about the music setting. That or the taverns and, well, I suppose exteriors, or galleon interior and galleon exterior in the case of caverns. Those have or don't use the same instruments. Heh! I'd buy that for $1. I was certain that was a hint store, which means that my Tropscop portal is in my house. Alright, picking up chunky blueprints again. Okay, I'm leaving with that. Obviously, yeah, let's go and see Aztec. How much this level costs. Okay, I can get it. And I am looking at charge sub potion. I wonder if this is either guitar or triangle. I think it has to be one of those two. Blast is unlikely, and I already have Port and Balloon. It's very much likely that Lanky is on Seal Race or Free the Seal. I can't wait for this to be Ammo Belt 2. Great. Okay. Mills is 8. I mean, I don't have access to Forest yet, but I suppose that could be talking about... don't really dilly-dally, just go straight into Tiny. I want to see about pulling potentially a potion. Well, now I think about it, I do have to get this as well. That's purple. Saxophone. I don't know what that does. I mean, I can open up Tiny's 5-door with that. I do want to get my hints as well before I leave. Shapes? Okay, yeah, me. So I okay, well, I think I know what's going on. One of the two helm instruments is in Lanky's attic shooting. Now, granted, once I get Lanky, I can just go and do that. I want to see. I think that's what's going on right now. He just made fun of me! How is he just flat? Well, dumping tiny blueprints again. I need this. That really makes me want to go back to Galleon. And look at Tiny's 5-door ship. I go to caves, but I don't have oranges. I can't do Tiny's cabin. And Igloo is sealed off by rockets. I want to say charge to 8 is pretty much resolved now. With that... Great. Then I suppose I will do this. I mean, I'm still kind of routing in moves and things like that. I'll take one fight. Of course, Chunky is just rich. Wow. Ow. Once a Kong gets their medal, that one can just dump. Okay, it's looking like I need to go back to factory. Suppose with that makes me think factory DD metal has candy. As the color Brandon, 7-8 Diddy Chunky Tiny Premiums. Oh! Well, I'm about to get 2 medals right now. Ah, no! Oh, that stinks! That stinks real bad! The 5 pack I'm missing is my Gong Tower. No! Rats. Let's go back to that. I wonder if that's feather. I mean, at this point, I think feather has to be acquired. Because with that Aztec Voice Sonum or Aztec Color Bananas hint, that puts the move either on Tiny's metal or it's on the boss, which would have to be a Barrels boss, not Ninjaga. Cut out Puff Toss or Mad Jack, because it's very much possible that I could have skipped Twirl. I mean, Twirl has already been skipped for logic anyways. This routing will work out. It'll be fine. I mean, I need to go back over there anyways. Just make sure I get Tiny's medal. Okay, I saw it. And... Rocket? What? Ow. That does put Tiny's igloo into logic. Whoa, potion. too far behind. Otherwise, problem. Coconuts. Suppose was. Yeah, color bananas. I mean, that coconut is obviously needed. I need it for lighthouse access. I mean, highly unlikely to be boss now. I mean, that rocket is pretty much just the thing that's needed for on color bananas. Nope, it's a tiny boss. And it's crown. Alright. Yeah. I mean, I had a general feeling, but just, you know, cover my bases. Also, especially, also considering the fact that it's a gigapath. I don't have enough to reach or go into forest quite yet, even if I do duck. No! Why? I am. Oh no, I could get going if I want, but saxophone, watt hinted, rocket. I mean, igloo's kind of a contender just to see. I mean, whatever I get on rocket, it has to lead to factory color bananas in a way. Which right now I'm thinking this has to be feather bow. Hey, grab those anyways. Okay. I was worried Chunk was just gonna go into the water. I want to do a Diddy cartwheel and just jump off and land onto the platform. I suppose the entrance to caves. Ain't dealing with this kosher, that's for sure. Bongos? I don't trust that fully. I'm going to Galleon. Although that is possible. Is that blast? Well, it's blast or strong. No, that's grab. Okay. Okay, I can go into force now if I want. I mean, because I can get a tiny medal now, I'm just going to do that before I leave. I want to say force was. I will say, I think Donkey is on top of mushroom, the bonus barrel, top mushroom, or whatever this is. Alright, I'll take this one. Not in too much of a need for golden bananas right now. I mean, I do need golden bananas, but not that badly. Yeah, Chunky, you buy this. Donkey. Yep.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Shop junked. Okay. Do I take the chance and see about getting Lanky now? Actually, I think I know where Lanky is at. Use the mushroom side. Another rainbow coin. Saxophone was hinted WAF, and for a reason. And diving is also path to free cons. Now granted, diving could have been resolved already because of Donkey? No, Donkey's was Crazy Kong Glamour. So yeah, diving is still path to free cons unresolved. You're able to get tiny Aztec metal without diving. Yeah. I think I know where Linky is at. Ow. Yeah, this is the right way. I mean, if I'm assuming correctly with the route, just logic. Saxophone did get bongos, I will say that. It's actually funny. I have all instruments except for the helm ones. Hey! And now all the free con paths are resolved.
Well done!
Now go back in and do Lighthouse. There are two things here that I need to get. And that's also part of the reason why I did, or got Lanky before coming over to Light's house. Just for the off chance that the on-guard chest has a potion. Okay, there's Feather. Not where I expected it to be. Dude, this is gonna be close. Okay, go. Should still have enough time. I want to say I think that Feather is only to 8 and tiny. Donkey was just wanting to hug the wall there. Alright. I'm just like, any day now. Okay. That is why I went to get Lanky first. The other one is on-guard chest. I know that's for a fact because I saw junk. Top of Lighthouse is a metal, which is also junk. I think this is peanuts. Yeah. Leave. And yes, I am still in logic for this, even though I'm doing it like this. I have rockets, peanuts, blinky, trombone, and barrel throwing. And of course, started with chunky. I think Lanky's metal has candy. That's the only way Peanuts to 7 makes sense. Although Peanuts does not pass to 7. So actually, I think it's donkeys or Lankies. I'm leaning more so towards donkey. But I will get Lankies as well. No, Candy is on Donkey's Battle. Rocket is to 7, but Peanuts is not. And Peanuts got grabbed. So yeah, it is Donkey's. It's either Donkey's Metal or Boss. I have to do this anyways because, well, tiniest production troll check has some weight. Now, granted, it could be homey. I only grabbed that just because of CVs. If it's a fast minigame, I'll do it.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Here we go again. How does it just miss?
Well done!
Actually, no. Here's what I'm gonna do, Donkey's Metal from here on out. Ow. I think I have to restart until I get used to it. Nope. Still spawned. It's actually kind of nice. Dude! Chill! So it's boss. Okay. I'm still gonna do stuff in the production room, since I'm already here. Oh, I saw key 3. It's been so long that I forgot I saw it. That's funny. I didn't. I left early. Did I buy the Donkey Kong banana? Or blueprints? Sure. I do need to go back to production anyways now, since, well, turns out, going to Crusher Room despawns the barrel, and you have to exit level to re-slam the switch. Cool game. Forgot again. Actually, I know why Feather or Rocket's path to 7 now. Please, because Coconut is locked on Vulture Race, and your means of getting Factory Tandem Metal are either production room access or Feather. And of course, because Coconut is locked behind Feather, and Feather is locked behind Rocket, that puts Rocket path to Factory Metals. Okay, why is this not working? Whoa. Okay, why is this not working? I don't get it. Never had any issues before. Especially doing it solo Donkey. Okay. Now, unless this is Twirl.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Father and Keepers. Beavers weren't cooperating at the end. That's many? Whoa. Actually, I should have grabbed the 2 DD1 sound basic production. It's actually not that big of a deal. Ow. I'm actually... No, I'm good. I forgot about the 15 of production. Okay. Chance it.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Why?
Well done!
Okay, we're good. What? I call baloney on that one. I call baloney on that one too. That was gonna be so cool to do. Well, now I'm already thinking, so just take it. Go. Next, I go to caves. Yeah, just go. I will say, somewhere in all this is going to... I want to say there's going to be Twirl. Caves Candy Diddy is fine because that cannot be anything for Twirl. Chance to try something out. I'd be curious about something I've thought about. That was really only done just to see about. Showing the tricks. Wow. Well, it's a good thing there was nothing important on that class, because I completely forgot about it. Okay, so gone. My only real lead to P7 right now is Candy. I will say that. I suppose off chance. Go to Galleon, there was a candy potion there as well. I suppose if I wanted to, I could get a hit here. What? I wonder if I was thinking about monkeys. Oh. Won't be castle, castle's jump. Is it a... Is there one in Aztec? I've been to Factory, I've been to Fort, or Galleon. Candy doesn't appear in Japes, nor does she appear in... Well, she doesn't appear in Japes or Forest. Must be quick. there is something I want to look at. I mean, at this point, I kind of just want to go and see what my helipad is. Nothing else. Okay. I mean, I could guess that if I want, but I'm in a spot right now to where I'm not picking up golden bananas. Okay, I have basically 60 here. Obviously, peanut. Yeah, peanuts is needed, obviously. I think it's some... Honky is locked behind, I want to say, peanuts check. Okay, I'm not going to worry about making it daytime. Hit up this one more. Do this now. While I'm over here. Okay. So I need to look at more stuff in Mills. So I do potentially have to make it daytime. I might have to. I mean, worst comes to worst, it'd be dark rafters, and as such, I would have to do blind, sort of blind. Okay, no, it's just that. Just that. Okay. Although, Grape to 8 has yet to be resolved. So I'm sticking around. Also, just because I can get some other hints. A part of me thinks there is something else in Castle Rooms. Because that trombone... I could switch trombone. Well, trombone with EA is production, so it could just be that trombone. That hurts. That definitely hurts. Doesn't explain, why, it's his path to junkie people. I suppose my one concern is that this could be leading me to, Shockwave or Twirl. Well, Shockwave, Twirl. I mean, homing actually in this scenario wouldn't be that bad since I can use it to get Lanky Tower out of logic. Well, I mean, I can now just do Lanky Tower if I want. Ooh, this actually could be hunky. I do want to go back to Aztec.
Well done!
Because I want to say with certainty that I saw another candy potion. Dude. Well, I mean, I'm going to Aztec now, so I might as well just do some here. I suppose we'll start with Ultra Shield. Yeah, there it is. I knew I wasn't going crazy. Let's blast. Okay. Blast, I think, gives me more options for key 7 than Dawn does. Especially now, since all Dawn checks have been accounted for. Or just taken into account. There's only 2 other ones. One is... Chunky Hot Shed, but that is an either or with Pineapple and Gone. Well, that is... Castle Chunky Shed is an either or with one end being Punch, Gone, and Pineapple, and then the other being Triangle. Since Triangle is just the mills, that doesn't bleed. That kind of... that rules it out. And then it can't be Chunky's 5-door because obviously, as you can see on screen, Cabins is junked. And because all of them have been accounted for, that just leaves... Well, that leaves Blast as being the path to key 7. So, let's do Blast checks. It will be kind of a problem if... Jape's Blast course has key 7. course, now I have a what strong Kong that I need to find out or figure out the reason as to why it's needed. I think that's crown number 5. It might just be Donkey's 5-door igloo, because diving is path to chunky basically. Although, well, it's peanuts. Well, diving got peanuts. I don't think this is gonna be anything. This was just this quick check. Like I said, at this point, I'm just going for... I'm not picking up any more golden bananas. Ocean.
Welcome to bonus stage. Well done!
That... I was not looking forward to seeing that. Okay, now just go through their blast checks. I want to say blast is going to be my path to key 7 item. Yeah, I think it actually has to be at this point. So it's a blast casino. Pick the right to blast check for key 7. It won't be arcade. Peanuts is not path to 7. They needed peanuts anyways. Well, peanuts wasn't needed to get grabbed. If worst comes to worst, I do have another hint in Galleon I can go get whenever I want. Found key 7. The only thing left that I'm concerned about is Hunky. I do think Hunky is hinted. Well, I mean, it's triangle and Hunky that I need. I actually thought I missed the last one. Okay. I was waiting for the 11th hour vines requirement. I think that would have killed. That would have been a blow for sure.
Well done!
That is going to be all keys. I'm full on expecting guitar to be an Aztec as of right now. I'm also just going to go and see what my helm pad is. It's blast! Could that put things in helm on the path for Hunky? I think at this point, all I know is candy just leads to I want to say get these first. Oh my goodness! It's Shadow of Legends 2! Wow! Okay, well, for now, I want to see what... Well, I need to find Hunky. That's the most important thing right now, is I need to find Hunky. Wow. I was supposed to start with a walk, that's just been hinted this entire seed. I have suspicion this is going to be twirl, though. Nope. Oh, I'm actually right 5 snides. Perfect! Now that is what I call routing. Okay. So twirl is somewhere in the wind. Wow. Just wow. I'm actually not going to dump chunkies. I am very much curious as to where twirl ended up, because that has to be it's probably somewhere bad. I mean, just double check. Yeah, it's pretty much right. I mean, I'm not that concerned about hell. There is a fairy right before I go to, or get into hell. And there it is. Oh, purple claptrap. Ew. Dodge this guy. And that guitar is go mode. Wow. This seed is over just like that. Wow. I do know of a potential 64th golden banana via the Kasplat in Helm Lobby. So if need be, I will go and take him out as well for my final golden banana. Of course, I should have started with the top of the arena. Nice 2%. Took longer than I would have liked. But I still can't waste time. You missed.
Well done!
That was late. Uh-oh. I am all of a sudden not liking my odds. I still need to. Okay, I need one more. Squawk's explosion? Where's Squawks? Why is he not here? I was promised a Squawk's explosion, and Squawks is not even here. What is this scam? Okay, here's Golden Banana 64. I'm good. I think this will be a 2OX. It's like 209. 209. You know what would be amazing is if Chunky's was also a 2%.
Welcome to
I mean, that would have been wild.
Well done!
Did I get the... Wow. You know, I have better luck, or I know this time that's one better than the other one. I would maybe consider this being a 210, or 210 to 211, if I had Lanky face instead of Diddy. Of course, I'd be sitting in the boot until for Diddy phase. Okay, I would have been fine with 63. Yeah. A little bit longer than I would have Oh, I liked that third light. I'll make that one. Actually, I think this is gonna be a 210. I think barely, though. I suppose that could also involve just no monkey business to Chunky Beats. Although, I mean, I don't really care much. That's right, yeah. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a 211. Very a low one at that. We're in a circle around K roll. Nice. Okay, so this will be a 210. This is a high 210. Oops. Forgot how I was doing this. Oh, man. I definitely couldn't tell at the end if it was going to be a 210 or a 211. But hey, glad it was still a 210. As always, thank you for watching. If you haven't already, and you enjoyed the content on the channel, do consider giving the video a like, leave a comment, subscribe. You can leave a dislike, or I'll just feel to wait for it to change. Unless otherwise, I will let the credits roll before I cut to footage.
Okay.